What's up, friend? How are you doing? What's new? Yes. It is me, Emma, here again on Searching Lights, the place where we come to discover the light that is in us and search the things of life. As we adult and manage this adulting thing, today we are discussing self-evaluation. Hey, I know we love evaluating our leaders, our parents, our friends, our bosses. We are always evaluating everyone around us. But what of ourselves? We have to, I believe for your light to shine, you have to see what is within you, because this light comes from within. So, self-evaluation is just you assessing yourself, thinking about, considering, looking into your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, your behaviors. It's the process where we look into these things. And friend, as you're doing this, as I always say, be kind to self. There is no perfection and there is no hurry. It is a process. Have you noted that I use the word process? That means it is not something that happens overnight or just like a flash of light. No. It is a process, one step at a time, bit by bit, because it happens over a lifetime. Yes, you evaluate yourself because different things are going to happen to you at different levels, at different ages, under different circumstances. So the evaluation is something that is continuous. That's why I use the word process, so that you know. Socrates said, "An examined life is not worth living." But I believe that self-evaluation is the art and science. It is the essence of life. Because if you're not evaluating yourself, then you're probably going to find yourself stagnant. You're probably going to find yourself not moving forward, not progressing. And yet, life is about progressing. Yes, one foot in front of the other, the next foot like that. And at the end of it all, we are winning and your light is shining. So remember, while you're doing self-evaluation, beware, do not condemn yourself. Guys, we are not perfect. And when we are seated on our own and thinking about things that we have gone through, either through the day or our past life, we are in a hurry to condemn ourselves. But some of these things, much as they might not be on the positive end, they might be negative, they inform who we become. Some of them even give us a push into our next levels. That's why I'm not an advocate for self-condemnation, but if you evaluate yourself and recognize some of these things, maybe you can use them to your advantage. Yeah, it is just about how you look at it and how you consider it. For example, if you're interested in becoming a communicator, you're going to evaluate, how do I do this? So you're going to think, I need to learn how to speak. I need to learn how to listen, because communication also involves listening. And I need to learn how to read the environment. So what are you going to do then? You're going to probably learn to read something every day, listen to something every day, watch people more closely, even if you just do it at 1% value. Yes, personally, I put myself to a task last year of I needed to read at least one book every month, because my reading culture had dropped highly, of course, because of the distractions we have from the social medias of nowadays. So I was like, I need to go back, because I was noticing I was not getting the knowledge that I needed. So just that one book per month helped me, because I evaluated myself. I'm like, something is lacking in my life. So that's what I mean about self-evaluation. You think about like, what is lacking? What has changed? What is missing? Then you do something about it. I remembered I loved reading and I wasn't doing it. So there was a side of me, a part of me that was empty. And when I started doing that, it improved. So I would read, and then as I'm reading one book, I'm listening to another, which made them 2 books a month. Yes, they seem few to you who is able to read a book a week or a book in 3 days, but I had really digressed from it. So that's why I'm saying 1% of an increment in self-evaluation can build more. So I know you're wondering, how does she want us to self-evaluate? I don't know how. I'm not here to talk about how you can do it. Maybe that is a discussion we can look into another time, but I just want to give you the advantages of it, so that you are, like you are, drawn to trying it out. Yes, that's what I should say. So while your self-evaluation helps you look at your strength, yes, You need to know what you're good at. Because imagine, when you go for a job interview, those are some of the things they ask you about. What are you good at? What can you do? So if you have not evaluated yourself, then you're not going to be able to do it. That is why we just copy people's CVs and say, I am able to work under pressure. Then when the pressure comes, you're not able to work under it. All of us have that line on our CV. I am able to work under pressure. Then when the pressure arrives when you're at the job, you're like, I give up. No. That's what I mean by what are your strengths? Look at them. What are you good at? And when you know what you're good at, let that be your face value. Use it to your advantage. Don't flash it in people's faces until it's annoying or nagging, but let that be the essence that drives you more. Then take a look at your weaknesses. Guys, it is okay. No, like I keep saying, no one is perfect. We all have weaknesses. Yes. Should I share one of mine with you? I know you're waiting so that you can judge me. No, today is not the day for sharing weaknesses. But I'm just saying, take a look at your weaknesses. Because when you do, then it's going to help you consider what you need to improve. Yes, because personally, one of my weaknesses was I was not an early riser. I love my bed. So I'll be like, why do I want to? But then I noticed, again, I thrive more in the morning. Like I can do more in the morning. So what did I do then? I had to sacrifice and start waking up earlier so that I can do more. So by the time it's getting to afternoon, where people are starting to do their life, I am actually winding down. And it worked for me better. So what is your weekend? So I had to sacrifice that bed. So instead I go to bed earlier so that I can enjoy my bed longer. So that's what I'm saying. What are some of your weaknesses? Look at them because these will help drive you to where you can improve. Then consider, self-evaluation helps you consider your accomplishments. Guys, be proud of something. Yeah? I used to have a friend who would say, if you're good at stapling papers, do it with your all, with perfection, until you are the only person who can do it so well that everyone is looking for you. So yeah, if that is your accomplishment, then let that be. What are you proud of? What are the things you can look at and say, I am doing well here? And you can pat yourself on the back and say, well done. So friend, consider those things that you are proud of. That is during self-evaluation. That will propel you to even do better. Then examine goals. Oh, we love setting goals. But do we ever examine them? Look at what are your goals realistically? Why are they your goals? Yeah? And how can you achieve these goals? So you cannot just set a goal and sit back. Then you will never get results. Yeah? But what are they? Yeah? Why? Why is that particular thing your goal? Is it going to advance you? Is it because you're trying to change a habit that you've been in? Is it because you're trying to do something better? Is it because it's going to help you get to a level that you want to get to? That is the why. Then how? What are you going to do in order to reach these points, in order to do these goals? So examine your goals. Then take a look. Self-evaluation helps us take a look at our values. You have to be in the know of what is important to you at all times, because what is important to you helps you focus, helps you have drive. So what is important to you, what is important to you today might not be what will be important to you tomorrow or what was important yesterday. But if you continually are evaluating yourself, then you will know in this moment what is important. If you need to go back to school, what is important now? To do the research about what you want to study. So do that research, get the knowledge. No, the scriptures tell us that before a man invests, he has to count. You can't just go and say, I put there. No, you have to see how this that I'm investing in, how is it adding value? How is it growing? Is it for me? Is this the right investment for me or it isn't? So look at these things and see what is valuable for you. Then self-evaluation helps us identify the areas where we need to improve. Yes, and I'm telling you, improving is, if you start with yourself, then it is easy to influence that which is around you. So do your part. Do your part and do what you can. Do your best. Then you will improve. You don't have to be perfect at it. It's not about you winning or being the best. No, you do your best. and do what you can. As you're doing what you can, then you will make the impossible happen. But we can't just sit around and say, oh, I wish I could do this, and then you're doing nothing about it. Friend, you're never going to go anywhere. People are going to grow and leave you behind. Then you're going to start hating on people and thinking, hey, because you're not fitting in their circles anymore. Do something about it. Then remember to celebrate your success. Guys, I am a big advocate for that. Be your number one fan. Don't wait for people to tell you, no, yes, be your number one fan. Celebrate your successes. Where are you going? Where are you at? Where have you been? It is important for you to be mindful of those things so that you're not always feeling empty and feeling like you're not winning at all. And self-evaluation helps us develop self-awareness. Yes. Self-awareness motivates you. And you know what motivation is. Once you have motivation, you are good to go. You are able to go. So friend, I'm here to tell you, take time, evaluate yourself. If you haven't yet, please do so. If you have, please, as always, go into the comment section and tell us if you are evaluating yourself. If you haven't, you can start how you're able to evaluate yourself. And if you have, how has it been of value to you? I look forward to continuing this conversation with you in the comment section. Please remember to like, to subscribe, and to share. I love having you here, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.